Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kamilah, but everybody does call me Cam for short. Today we're going to be doing my simple, I think it's simple. I don't think it's too crazy, but it's my foundation routine that I've been doing for a while now. It's kind of like my go-to. But before we start, hit that subscribe button down below so that anytime I drop a new video, you guys are the first to know. And let's get started. So I'm gonna start with a tiny bit of skincare. It is the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. This I usually wear if I'm just want like a little pick-me-up. It's something that I just, honestly, I really put it here. It's something that I just wear for if I need like a little pick-me-up. If I need something, like if I can wear this even to the gym and like my face doesn't get too crazy. I really do like it for just like a lightweight skincare day. If I just need something that's going to, I'm gonna run to the store, you know, it's just one of those things. It's very hydrating. It feels really good on the skin. It has like a cooling sensation to it. And I usually put this under the primer. This is something that I just started with like a little bit of skin care. Next, I'm gonna use my primer. It is the Major Hangover by Too Faced. But this one is really great because I feel like it's something that you can really put under a lot of foundations. You know, certain foundations require sometimes certain primers. So, but this one is something that can really go under a lot of things. And then with this primer, it's not super like sticky like the Milk, but it still gets the job done. Trust me. Trust me, it does. I'm just gonna take a little bit more. I like to put a lot. Are you guys one of those people? Because I like my primer to be a lot on the face because I need the foundation to sit well. Okay, I don't want to be I don't want to look dry, you know. I want my face to look very hydrating, even though I'm a matte kind of girl. This I just picked up the other week, and I actually had to get a different shade because this shade I had 440 in the last formula. I don't know, maybe that was a winter color or maybe that was, I don't know what it was. It just wasn't the shade. The new 440 in the new formula was not the same shade as the 440 in the old formula. And it was much lighter. And when I did try to record this video at first with the 440, I could tell the difference. I felt like the mask. You guys know the mask with the green face? Like, I felt like that. It wasn't green, of course, but it was just one shade here and another shade here, and I was freaking out. Because then I had to run to the store the next day and get 450G, which is chocolate mousse. So we're gonna try this again, and I'm hoping that this shade works with your girl. I'm gonna do a few pumps if it comes out. So I'm gonna do, I usually do like 3 pumps. I always go down to the neck, but I really do like this foundation. It does say that this is supposed to be a more luminous matte, so I'm excited to see. So I usually just take my brush and just go around. This still looks like, so after that, next I'm gonna take my, yeah, this is really full coverage right here. Like, I literally only did 3 pumps, but I really think I only used like 2.5. So now I'm gonna take my favorite, did I say favorite? Let me say it with that. Favorite concealer by Too Faced, Born This Way. These concealers are literally the absolute best. absolute best, okay? If this one thing I'm gonna always tell you is this concealer is the bomb.com, okay? I love it. I have it in the shade Butterscotch and Maple. I mix them because I like to do I like to conceal one, and then I also like to highlight on top. So we're gonna use, let's see, I always have to see which one's lighter. So I use Maple first, and I'm just going to put a little bit under the eye. I think should be around forever. This is a shade, this is something that should be around for absolute ever, I promise you, okay? Ever. So I'm gonna take the shade Butterscotch and I'm gonna put that right on top. Okay, so now we're gonna take our sponge. Now that we let it sit for a little bit, I usually let it sit for like 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how much or how quickly it dries on. This is something that doesn't dry too quickly. There are some concealers out there that you'll put on and then it's like, as soon as you're done with this eye, you're on to the next, this is dried. It's like, woo, slow down, buddy. I'm gonna use this and we're just gonna start at the corners. I usually just start here with a couple dabs and then I just work my way around the eye. Sorry, there's like a hair right there. Okay. And then I just work my way down. I just work my way down to the bridge of the nose. So this is where I'm shaping the concealer. And just bringing it down right there. And do you see? I let that dry and look how much coverage I still have. And then I'm just gonna bring it around, just pat it. I like to bring my concealer, honestly, I like to bring my concealer all the way around and into the eye area just to give it more of a seamless look. I like to bring it all the way around. So I bring it into the eye area. So now it's more a seamless look like that. And then I bring it around past, I kind of just shape like my eyebrow and then I just bring it around like that. Honestly, by the time you are bringing it around here, like, don't worry about it being so much concealer, like then it's gonna be like so much concealer right here. By the time all of here, you're doing all of this, you're just now taking like the excess of the sponge that's on the sponge and you're just dabbing it there. I see a lot of people, especially when they take pictures, you'll see like if you don't blend the concealer right and then if you don't set it right, then you'll see when you take pictures like where the concealer starts and where the concealer ends. So, you know, I don't want y'all out there looking like that. So, you know, you just always want to blend. Blending is your best friend. It is your BFF to the FF to the FF to the F and the F, okay? F. It's your BFF. Blend. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how long you take. Blend, blend, blend. I don't care if they're honking the horn outside and saying, girl, come on. I'm gonna be like, girl, I'm blending. Come back. Just come back for me. Go to the store, come back for me. I'm blending. I don't care. I don't care if he said he's down the block, he's 10 minutes away. Blend, because you will see that in those pictures where that counts. I promise you. What I usually do is do the same thing like how I do around here. I take the excess, sorry, I don't know why that's a word that I can't say. Like, you know how some people say like look at me, I was about to do it. Spaghetti. Like, it's crazy. It's quite honestly one of those words for me. Excess. The excess that's on the sponge, I usually bring it up and then I dab it up here. And I just dab it around the brows like that. Okay. So next, I'm going to take my, let's see, I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place. We're gonna just do a little, I like to contour before setting the face. Is that weird? I don't know, let me know. But I feel like I like to contour at least the nose with a cream powder. And I just put a little bit on the side. And then I just take a dry sponge. So now I just have a dry, I think this is a Japanese sponge. And then I just kind of outline my nose. And I go all the way up. I go all the way up to the brow. Because you just, you know, you want the contour. So you can start seeing the contour. And it just adds more definition to the face. I like cream on my nose. I'm starting to do more powder, but it's really your preference. So now I'm gonna set the face. I'm gonna use my Anastasia. I'm sorry, that was a Juvia's Place cream contour in the shade Katsina. I don't think these are in Ulta anymore because these used to be in Ulta. I should have picked it up then as well because I was searching high and low. But they do still have these on the site. Go check them out. Juvia's Place. So now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach. This is a really bomb setting powder. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So then I'm just going to dab the same sponge that I used for my concealer. And I'm just going to dab a little bit. And then I'm just going to, I like to brush off the excess. As soon as we are done with the last spot of setting, we back to the front. Okay, we back to the front of the line, and we are, what are we gonna do? We're gonna blend, we're gonna blend, we're gonna blend, we're gonna blend. Okay, blend. Blending is your friend. Blend till your hand, just blend till your hands start hurting. Okay, just blend till you start getting the cramp. Then that's when you know to stop. Okay, blend. Because when you take those flashes and those pictures, they are going to be bomb. I promise you. Okay, I promise you. So next, for a little trick of mine, I go in, I like to highlight under the eyes just a little bit more. I don't like to do it with the concealer. I like to do it with the setting powder. So I'm going to take my one size translucent setting powder by Patrick Starr. This is a really, when I say this is such an amazing powder, it's just, I use the same. I use the same. I feel like when you start using other ones, then you're just creating like more work to clean up. I feel like I try to, I don't know about you, but I hate cleaning brushes, okay? And I hate cleaning beauty blenders even more. We are gonna just take a smidge like that. Take off a little excess. Look, I can't even say that word. What is going on with me in this word? I can't even say this word. So I'm just gonna take in the corners. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just like that. Leave it right there in the corner. I'm gonna take the other side. And leave it right there. In the corner. I might take like a little bit more so then I don't let that sit too long either. I just go right in and I blend. I usually take the other side of it so I don't blend with the same side, and I just dab it in there. And you see, like, it just, I don't know, for me, maybe I don't know if you see it, but I see it. I just think it, I don't know, it just brightens up the face a lot more. So next, now that we have set the face, I'm going to do another thing that actually I learned years ago. I actually learned that on YouTube. I think it was Alyssa Ashley. I was watching one of her videos and she put me onto this powder, and when I say that powder has changed my entire makeup game to the core. I tell everybody, I recommend, this is probably one of the first products I always recommend to people whenever they ask me. The Sephora Micro Smooth, let me say it right because I don't want to say it wrong. Like Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact. Okay, we're gonna take now the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Setting Powder, and I'm just gonna dab them in both shades. I think I'm okay right now. We're in between months. So I'm just gonna take the two, and I'm gonna start under the eye. That's where I start first, because for me, this is where I set the most, here and around the mouth, because this is, I sweat the mostly around here. Just to get more coverage, I use the NYX, I don't know, it doesn't, NYX doesn't have what kind of brush it is, but I use this for a powder brush, so I call it the NYX powder brush in the number 03. This is a wonderful brush. It's very dense, so it's one of those things that is going to keep, the powder is going to stick on there, you know, just like that. So I usually just take it, you know, I mix them between the two, I wipe off the excess, and then I just go around the cheeks. And this just blends everything in. This just brings everything together. It really, really, like, you can't go wrong. Like, I have put all my friends, even people I don't even know that ask me, I have put them onto this. Like, it's something about this powder that transforms your whole makeup. It just transforms it. Like, and it's so lightweight that you could keep adding more, you know, to your preference, you know, and you just, yeah, I love it. I always go down the neck too, because you know that's where you put the foundation there as well. The good thing about them, you don't go through them as quickly as people probably think you would. Like, I know people probably think I go through these like a week, like on a monthly basis, but these actually last. You see, I can't even open it. Okay, now I know I can open this thing. Let me tell y'all something. There we go. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is something that will last you, depending on how much you use it, and I use this a lot. I would say it lasts me a good 3 to 4 months. Maybe even 5 if I'm like really pushing the pan. It works. So honestly guys, that was it. These are all things that you can get in stores. I'll be right back. I am going to just add a little lashes, a little gloss, so you guys get the finished product. Okay, be right back. Okay guys, so here's the finishing product. After the foundation routine, I just added some lashes, I just put some lips on, I bronzed up the face a little bit just to give you guys, I did add a little eyeshadow. I don't know, I just forgot that, but just to give you guys a gist of how everything will look after you follow the steps to my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I definitely did. I hope you liked it. I definitely have some more videos to come for you guys, and we're just gonna go on this journey. But before you go, hit the subscribe button so you will get alerted to any new videos that I got coming up very soon, I promise. Hit the like button, subscribe. Did I say subscribe? I did say subscribe. And comment, okay? Bye guys, thanks.